Hey guys, Zennosh here, and today in this video of Exos Heroes, it's time to review the Fate Core Hekin because he's going to receive his core reverse upgrade tomorrow, Monday, and let's see if his new skill sets are going to be helpful in the current meta contents or not. Alright, so let's get this started. Looking into his artwork, he looks pretty much the same old cute hamster, neither a husband or neither a waifu. What a sad life. Looking into his notice, Core Reverse, Chance Up, Squeezy Hekin, Recruit. The period is going to be starting after the maintenance. That's going to be tomorrow, Monday, until February 15th, Monday, 2021, 1:59 UTC time. Main hero, you can recruit hero plus Fate Core with higher probability than in premium recruitment. As he's a black Fate Core hero unit, he's going to drop at a chance of 0.7% rate from his own banner, and you can get him for free after 19 multi-summons on his banner. Alright, so that's gonna be it, and now let's start talking about the skill changes. Passive skill Caesar and Lone Shark has been added. The passive effect is known as Focus Fire, and the effect is right over here. Let's discuss about it. Afflicts the target with the Focus Fire mark and decreases dodge and block for 1 round on the basic attack. If the target manages to dodge your attack, the target will take no damage at all, 0 damage. And if the target manages to block your attack, a huge proportion of the incoming damage will be reduced. So it definitely improves the sustenance of that particular target. So if you really want to decrease the sustenance of your opponent team, definitely being able to decrease the dodge and block stat will be a really good thing out there, guys. So definitely a great stuff for the Zennosh battles, in my opinion. Next is going to be the Hard Strike. Afflicts the Hard Strike level 1 to one enemy with the highest current health when the battle starts, and afflicts the Hard Strike level 1 to one enemy with the highest current health when a marked target dies. So there we go, guys. It's a unique feature or the signature skill effect for any kind of Banga hero out there, and our Fate Core Hekin is also a Banga hero. So what's gonna happen is that, like, when you are going to strike a opponent who has been inflicted by the Hard Strike over and over again, it can be stacked. Okay, on the fast stack, the attack speed of the target will be reduced by 20 points, which can be quite helpful in the Zennosh battles. If the opponent is slow enough, well, you will have upper hand against that opponent and able to cast your skills faster and being able to set up the strategy against the opponents very nicely, right? Hard Strike level 2 decreases the defense of the target by 1000 points. It's gonna be quite helpful in the battle against the fast guardian units. If you can just decrease their defense by up to 1000 points, the dragon scale barrier will be quite weak, and it will be quite easy to get through those barriers as well, and definitely it will allow you to deal more damage against the opponents out there as well, right? So definitely awesome stuff. Hard Strike level 3 deals 200% damage to all enemies upon activation. It's a AoE damage right over here. Status effect afflicts the target with blind. If the particular target is blinded, that target will never be able to land a hit on you guys. All right, all the attack will be automatically dodged, 0 damage right away. So it's very, very good, guys. Overtime effect is also going to be afflicted, deals 2000 damage to the target every freaking turn. It can be quite helpful to fight against the bosses out there who are not immune to the mark effects, especially in the story battles. So very good stuff out there, and even in the Zennosh battles, it can be quite helpful out there in order to get rid of the opponents right away passively. So that's really good, guys. A huge like this status effect penalty, blind, decreases defense of the target, defense decreases attack speed of the target, and so on and on, and passive damage on the same time. It's really good. A recipe for disaster indeed. Next is gonna be the new mark effects. Let's talk about them and let's see if they are really good or not. All right, Caesar mark effect afflicts the target hero with Caesar mark upon the successful hit. Alright, good thing that our Hekin has a AoE attack with which he can actually provide that Caesar mark on all the opponents out there. Alright, so all you need to do is make sure that he strikes the opponents out there, because if the target dodges the attack, then well, the Caesar mark will not be placed on those targets. Alright, a Lone Shark deals 10% of all the attack damage to heroes marked with Caesar and removes all Caesar marks on the target upon dying. So this Lone Shark will be triggered when our Fate Core Hekin dies. Okay, so when he dies, he's going to deal 10% of his own attack damage to the heroes marked with Caesar, and the Caesar mark will be afflicted to those heroes whom he has actually successfully striked, okay, or successfully hit. So there we go, guys. And now the question is it really good? 10% of his own attack damage? That is so low. Okay, it is so low. We are still debating if it can actually stack or not, even if it can stack. All right, consider, like, let's say if there is a 10 stack and then it deals like 100% damage, it's still so low. It's still really low. All right, not something to really brag about. And usually in the Japanese battles, things are actually gets pretty quick. Okay, it actually gets ended really quick, and there is a condition that our Faker Hekin needs to die. Okay, because like in Japanese battles, when you have one of your allies dead, you will start to feel the disadvantage right away. All right, and the this sacrificial thing right over here, it doesn't look really that good on paper. Okay, that's what I gotta say. Anyways, if you guys have different idea about this one, please do let me know in the comment section below. If you have different insights, I would really love to know about it in the comment section below. All right, so in my opinion, I would say the Caesar and Loan Shark, it's worth shit. It's worth shit. Even if it does stack, I'm not really that positive about it being able to make any kind of like like impact at all in the current meta. It's like nothing. It's because like right now we have the stall meta, right, where we really need a lot of damage to actually take down those pesky, hardy, tanky units like Fitco Tantalo, and 10% of the attack damage is so freaking low. It's next to nothing in my opinion. So yeah, next is gonna be the active skill 1 Asian Chains. It's known as Death Sentence, required mana 3 mana, as it requires 3 mana and it's a single target damage. Definitely signature force damage will be at massive level over here, alright? So if you have signature force unlocked, then well definitely this guy will be able to deal some really good damage out there. Deals 262% damage to one enemy out there, alright? Over time, afflicts the target with burn, which is a dot damage, dealing 92% damage every turn for 4 turns. Adds the dot damage, it definitely does help in order to improve the hard strike stacks, alright, the hard strike level out here. Even if our Hekin is not attacking the opponent, his dot damage will actually help in order to increase the level of the hard strike, and that's going to be quite helpful out there, alright. And possibly, if the Loan Shark is going to stack as well, I would say this will help this Loan Shark as well, okay? Because these are like all mark effects. This Hard Strike is also a mark effect, and this Caesar is also a mark effect. So yeah, that's the possibility out there. But the thing is that like still the damage will be pretty low, okay? Especially if you are fighting against the stall meta hero units like let's say Fedco Tantalo, Fedco Talia, and so on and on. Active skill number 2 skill isn't changed as well. It says execution, required mana 5 mana. Sad thing, it's not the best effect. Effects all increases deals 249% piercing damage to all the enemies out there, guys. 249%, not really that super impressive, pretty good enough. Piercing damage, as far as I heard, it actually ignores the 25% of the defense of the opponent, and it's quite helpful in order to deal some really good damage against the opponents out there. Higher the mana, the mana cost right over here is really high. That means like signature force damage will also come into effect really nicely as well, but it's not going to be really helpful in order to counter the current stall meta hero units like Fedco Tantala, Fedco Talia, and so on and on. So I would say it has fallen indeed. Okay, the skill is not really that super duper effective though. So that's all I have to say, guys. If you're asking me, should we be really summoning this hero unit? First thing first, guys. No. Okay. First thing is that like this hero unit is a black Fitco hero unit, and there are so many ways out here right now. Like let's say through the core raid, we can actually receive that Fitco recruit ticket, right, from the monthly Exos missions and so on and on. We can also receive another Fitco recruit ticket as well, and even from the bingo missions and so on and on. The game is really trying to provide various ways of getting the Fitco recruit tickets, with which we can possibly be getting this unit for free very soon as the black Fitco hero unit. So I would say spending like a huge amount of cess for him is totally worthless, because he's not really going to provide you guys any kind of unfair advantage against the opponents. He's not really going to provide any kind of like really good advantage against the current meta. That's what I've really seen so far. If you guys have different insights, let me know in the comment section below. Maybe I am confused, or maybe I have not managed to see certain secret points out there, but as far as I know, this guy is of no help. Okay, maybe for the beginners out there in the story progression, this guy could be quite helpful. So that's all I have to say, guys. That's all I have to say. Anyways, these are the information that I just said to you guys a little while ago. And when we are talking about the exclusive weapon, don't summon it, okay? Spending stress on the exclusive weapon is totally useless. It doesn't make any sense at all, because the extra effect that the exclusive weapon provides is totally pathetic. Look at it. This is a scam, guys. Attack plus 30 points. What the hell is that? That's nothing. Hekin's the combat power is going to be improved by 3,000 points. That is also nothing, man. This extra effect is bullshit, alright? It's totally scam. and it also requires the same amount of cess in order to PD it as well as the normal hero unit. So it's totally not worth the cess that you have. Okay, try to use your cess to only summon the hero units, not the exclusive equipments, as the exclusive equipments are not really that, like, superb in compared to other fated equipments or fated weapons out there. All right, so that is it, guys. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you really did enjoy and found my video really helpful. If you have any other questions, queries, or extra feedbacks, insights, then please do let me know in the comment section below, and see you guys in the next video.